ScotCPS Bite 5, Warning Signs and Danger Signs. Hi, it's Alan here again from the Scottish Centre for Personal Safety. In our last video, we told you how to diffuse an aggressive argument. But how would you recognise this verbal aggression increasing to physical aggression? In this video, we're going to tell you about warning signs and danger signs. Subconscious signals given off by every attacker prior to an attack. But before I do that, it's time for some play acting.
What are you looking at? Eh? Come on then, think you're a hard man, come on, show us what you've got, come on, yeah.
Please excuse the bad acting in that bit of the video there, but what did you see? We'll start with the warning signs. You saw them standing out like this, making themselves, come on then, the head up, the chest up, the hands out, they're wiggling the fingers, they may even be moving about in their feet. What's all that about? These are all things that happen to animals in wildlife. So if you think of the bear that's about to be attacked, he goes up on his hind legs, making himself look bigger, but he walks on four legs. So why is he up on hind legs? It makes it look bigger, more of a threat. The bullfrog, exactly the same. The cat, with the hairs going up the back, exactly the same. They're all trying to make themselves look bigger. And at the end of the day, we're animals as well. So especially when we're drunk, we try and make ourselves look bigger. So as soon as the threat happens, and there's verbalization going on, you'll see that the chest goes up and pushes out. The chin goes up to make themselves look taller. The hands come out to make themselves look wider. And they shout, come on then. Now for those of you who are thinking, no, that's not right. No, he's just saying, come on then. If I was saying that, come on then, it'd be Bruce Lee style. My hand would be out in front of me. But it's not. Because although my conscious brain is saying I want to tell you to come on and wiggle my fingers to stimulate that, my subconscious brain is doing something completely different. It's trying to make myself look bigger. So as I make myself look bigger and say, come on then, my stance is big and my fingers wiggle and it attracts the attacker's eyes, the person's eyes, to you. So all these things are warning signs, but it's not just that. I mentioned that the feet go about, left and right. It's the same as the rutting stag, getting ready to attack. The bull, getting ready to attack. All these things happen because there's blood that has to be in the legs because the muscles lead them to move forward. So it starts to then generate movement. You'll see in door stewards, they're standing at a door and someone's about to kick off and they're looking over now, ooh, something over there. And they'll start to move about. It's a subconscious reaction to probably an attack happening. We'll look at the face as well now. What colour do you think the face is? It's going to be red. They're angry, they're shouting. It's going to be filled with blood, red anger. The eyes are going to be looking directly at you, intimidating you, trying to make eye contact and trying to make you back down. You see any of these signs, they're warning signs, it means something's about to kick off. It's your chance to escape, to get out of there. It may mean crossing the road, it may mean leaving the room, de-escalating, but you need to get away. It's a warning sign. In the scenario we gave you in a little video there, it quickly changed though, from this stance in here, the warning signs, to straight into here. Now you'll notice the body has changed. The body has went from flat on, exposing the width of the body, to pulling in sideways. Now you might be thinking, yeah, but he's probably a boxer. He's done that before. Maybe he's a martial artist. He's done that before. Or kung fu. He may not be though. It's the body's instinctive way of protecting the core and the vital organs. How do we know this? Because I'm about to punch you, you go from a situation from here to that situation. Your body turns and protects the heart, the lungs, the liver, etc. All the vital organs need protected. That's why the body turns in the first place, but you'll notice it wasn't just that. Also, the head that was up, exposing that throat area, making himself look taller, that has to be covered, because that's a vital area as well. You don't want to get hit there. Your brain knows that, so it pulls your chin down to protect it. It also knows your eyes need protected, so it pulls the brow down over your eyes. And in some cases as well, it'll pull the lips into the teeth to protect it as well. So if you go from a situation where we're from here to there, what about the hands? The hands were open, I'm telling you to come on, we went to fists. Now they could be up here, or they could be down here, but they went to fists. We also mentioned the last two things. The colour of the face. It was red before. What colour is it now? It's not red anymore, because that's full of blood. The brain knows it doesn't need blood in your face, it needs blood in your muscles that are about to start punching out or kicking out. So it diverts the blood from your face to those muscles, meaning your face goes from red to pale. We deal a lot with domestic violence survivors, and that's one of the things they'll tell us, that when they're with a partner, they knew they were about to get hit because their face would change to pale, and then they would hit him. It happens very quickly, so you don't get a chance to react much. You definitely get a chance to escape. One last thing though, the eyes. We did say that the eyes were making eye contact with you, trying to intimidate and stare you out. Are they still there? Probably not. Because if someone's going to try and hit you, they have to look at where they're hitting. And it could be the eyes just dropped in a touch because they're going to hit you in the chin area, the nose area. Or it could be they scan down to your throat, or the groin, or wherever. Police officers will call this target acquisition because they're trying to acquire a target in your body, trying to figure out where's the best place to strike. So you'll see that it can be quite subtle, or it can be quite overt. When police officers do it, they wear body armour, etc. So it's easier for them to see, because usually when they're confronted with someone who's about to attack them, as a confrontation escalates, the person realises they're wearing body armour, and they have to then work out where am I going to hit instead. So it's easier to see someone looking round, bypassing that big chest area, looking down at the groin, looking at the shins, looking at the throat, looking at the face. It's easy to see that. So you'll often see police officers are talking to someone, then take them to the ground. And you're all thinking, oh no, that's police brutality, what happened there? And what actually may have happened is that the police officer has seen target acquisition, and he's about to get hit, and he's taking action to prevent that. From your point of view, you're looking out for that as well. Any movement of the eyes to try and find another body means they're about to strike. If you see a warning sign, I mentioned it's your chance to escape. If you see a danger sign, it's too late to escape. The only thing you can do is defend yourself. If you know a warning sign, a danger sign, and you know all about them, you have more chance of getting away from conflict or from successfully defending yourself and walking away from it. And that's what it's all about. So just to recap, the picture on the left shows you a person displaying warning signs, and the picture on the right shows you a person displaying danger signs. Next time, I'll tell you about defensive stance and how you can use your voice as a first line of defence. Until next time, stay safe.